What's up guys, it's Dustin here, and today we're gonna be wrapping my fog lights with this yellow tint thing. And if you don't know what this is, we're gonna be putting on another one of these quick latches on the other side right here, because as you can tell right here I have one in, which is kinda, I need to adjust it again. And now we're gonna be putting one on this side so we match. And then we're gonna be wrapping these right here with the yellow tint, because if you really closely look at this, I really did it shitty, and I don't like this kinda, I don't know, I don't like that look anymore. And the whole yellow thing is kinda like a GT style car, like whatever the GT series, they have yellow headlights and yellow fog lights, or whatever lights they have in the front. They have them yellow. I don't really know what the I don't really remember why they did that. It's something to do with like the brightness, but yeah, we're gonna do it too, because I'm done with this kind of crappy material on there and it's starting to crack. So I think the yellow is gonna look good, and yeah, it's gonna just change the car a little bit. So the first thing we're gonna do is take the bumper off. And if you watched my other video, it's not going to be too hard of a job, because the skid plate that holds it in underneath completely broke off, ripped off. It's over there. So yeah, so you only need to take off the trim right there, and then yeah, we're going to do more bumper drilling. Alright, we got the bumper off, and for those of you wondering what my setup looks like underneath here, that's pretty much it. So I got my intercooler right here, my oil cooler, which is just attached to this, which is kind of flimsy right now. I don't know why. It's actually, I think, oh yeah, because the skid plate underneath was kind of supporting it, so now it's a little flimsier. But it's still not bad. I'm gonna probably attach it to something else too. Like, I think I'm gonna get rods for this, and then attach them to this, to the crash bar. It'll make it a little sturdier. So yeah, or just get a splitter. We'll see. But yeah, so I got my tow hook right here, all functional. It's bolted in. I haven't had to use it yet, but it is there if I need it. I need it to do something, because I don't have with the stock crash beam, you can just bolt it in or whatever. That you have that little like tow hook in your trunk. I couldn't do it anymore because I had an aftermarket crash beam. So yeah, that's the setup, and we got the bumper off. So now we're just gonna undo these bolts right here and the screw, and these should just slide right out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And probably undo this. It'll make it easier. Yeah, so that's next, and I'm actually gonna look into that to make that a little sturdier since we're already here. Alright guys, so here's a solution that I came up with for the flimsiness. First of all, let's look. Oh, not flimsy at all. And what did I do? Oh, right here, splitter rods 3.0. Nope, just put 2 zip ties on right here, and 2 zip ties on the other edge, going through the little holes that used to be held by the skid plate that ripped off. But yeah, not flimsy at all, and it works. These will, I wish I had a little fatter ones, but these will hold. That's why I had to put 2. And yeah, it's not like anybody can see it underneath here. So the only thing that's visible is from here to here. You can't see it. That's fine with me as long as it works. So now we're gonna take out the fog lights and wrap those. Alright, here it is, got it out. If you look at the film, It's not that bad actually to take off. I've had this for over a year. Ooh, clean. Alright guys, so I cleaned it with some alcohol and now it's all shiny and clean. Kinda, I don't want to even like wrap it a little bit because of how clean it is, but I cut it and this is what I'm gonna use. It is, if you look at it, it has to be at least, when you're wrapping stuff, I learned that it's good to have a lot of access on the sides. Don't ever, don't ever try to wrap something with barely any like excess of the wrap around, like, because all the stretching and all that kind of stuff, it will be much more difficult. I got my hair dryer. I do have a heat gun, but I have no idea where it is. Literally, that's the first time I haven't been able to find it. It might have broke or something. I don't know. My dad might have taken it or he threw it away. I don't know. It is not there, but hair dryer will work just fine. All it has to do is be hot, which it is. And yeah, now we're gonna wrap it. And I usually I don't use squeegees, especially not on something like this. And I just use a towel to, get the grooves in, all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't call myself a professional rapper, like rapping person, whatever. Professional rapper. Yo, I am not G-Eazy, guys. I am not a professional rapper, just letting you know. But anyways, so I wrapped the top of my, the roof of my car. You need a couple people with like that. So I wouldn't call myself like an expert in actually skill wise, but I would say I've done a lot of rapping and I know how good raps and bad raps behave. So hopefully this goes well, and if I'm really struggling on this, it's probably the wrap, because the last one I did was super flaky and super hard. It wouldn't stretch, and this one feels already a lot better. So we're gonna see how it turns out, and yeah. Alright, so now there's I don't like working with the, when you have clear vinyl like this, they always put this coating on it, or you have to take it off in the end. So it's super hard to work with because sometimes the coating has wrinkles in it, and the second you take it off, or while you're working on it, you don't know if you're wrinkling the wrap or if it's just the thing on top. But yeah, this didn't come out as hot as I wanted it. It's not too bad. All the areas that are going to be visible are pretty wrinkle free, so yeah, other than that, it's not bad. So it came out pretty clean. Got the edges. The edges are always wrinkly. That's how it usually is gonna come out. I'm not a professional, so I never get them perfect, but who cares? What you can't see is not gonna hurt you. So yeah, it came out pretty good, and now I'm gonna go wrap the second one. And yeah, I'm not gonna film that because you just saw me do one, so yeah, but not too bad. It looks pretty clean. These are, I think, they're percentage-wise, I don't know if they were 40 or 35%, something like that. They're meant for headlights, so actually they come in a size perfect for a headlight, so I had to cut it. So I actually have another piece to read the eye on. I could actually probably do it 5 more times if I needed to. If I messed up, I have 5 more tries because it gave me 2 pieces that are headlight size. So yeah, not too bad. Pretty cool looking. Looks pretty factory. So by the way, how do you put these in? So they are just held by I am missing one, but they're screws. One's actually in here, like this. And you have these two little latch kind of things. And you move the wires out of the way. And you just slide this in first. And then like this. And then you have two screws they screw in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so here they're in. And it came out sick. It looks so good. Oh my god. I am really pumped that it came out good. I didn't know what to really think. This bumper looks brand new with these. Oh. You can tell. They look great. They honestly look like those factory ones you can get, not factory, but those aftermarket ones you can get that are yellow to come with. I don't know. You can't even tell it's a wrap. It looks so good. I'm honestly like, one day when this is gonna be more of like a track car, I am gonna wrap these headlights yellow and see how that looks. But that's so sick. It looks so good, and it matches the gold and inside the right here, all in the engine bay for the turbo. Oh my god. It looks so good with the yellow and the blue. The contrast is sick. So yeah, I guess we're done. Oh yeah, oh my god, I almost forgot. Now we have to put on the, now I have to drill holes in the bumper to put these quick latches in. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. And we just have to drill another one, and then you have this little cool latch that when it comes in, it pops like this little thing comes out, and then you press it when you want to release it, and it's really good because these clips break really easily, and now I don't need them. As you can tell, I don't have one right here. So now I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna do like a fast time-lapse kind of thing, because if you want to see me actually do it, then go and look up the video called fixing saggy bumper. So because the other side I needed to fix because it was sagging really bad. So go watch that. I think it's like 4 videos down or 3. And yeah, I show you exactly what I did. But now I'm just gonna go really quickly since I've already done the video. I'm not gonna do the same exact video again. Plus, this video is all about these beauties right here. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys are really cringing because I'm destroying my car and I'm gonna be drilling into my bumper, just think about this. This thing is almost complete garbage. Like, look at all the attachments. Plus, it has a number right here, and I'm pretty sure that means that this was probably replaced before. So I never did a Carfax when I was buying the car. Probably had a front end damage, but who cares, honestly, at this point. But yeah, this, I'm just gonna show you guys this right here. So I needed this quick latch because look, this whole thing's broken. Plus this is totally ripped off. It won't hold. Some people are like, oh, you can just watch this other video on YouTube that shows you. I've watched every single video. What they were talking about is just fixing these clips or unbending them or some shit like that. It is not gonna work for me. This is completely broken. So is this. And nothing is gonna hold it other than this latch. So yeah, just letting you know, if you have the same problem, go with this. Much cooler and much cleaner looking than those little like things that you drill right here and right there and put a rubber band around it, which looks nicer as shit. So yeah, this is a great solution. Alright, so here it is. Nice and beautiful. Got it all adjusted. I just have to like actually tighten the bolts. And yeah, it's super good and quick. Alright guys, so after a lot of sweat in tears. No, but it's like 100 degrees out here, so it's hot as hell. But I got everything back on, and this is what it looks like all together. So it came out super good. The light's not the greatest right here, but the car looks super aggressive, and I think it fits it super good. It goes very well with the blue, with the yellow, gold, whatever. And it almost looks like I bought them, and they are wrapped, so highly recommended. The wrap I used was VVIT or some shit. I don't know what the hell they're called. Pretty easy to work with. A lot better than the one I used before. It was like one of those like camo, no, chameleon, whatever changing color one, where it was blue and like green. And now, yeah, I used that one. I've used their product before too. And highly recommend it. Just go on Amazon and write headlight yellow tint, and it'll pop up. It's one of the first ones. I think it was like, there's cheap ones for like $4, but I think that's the same material I used before, because that's how much I paid for the green one. This one was $10, paid the extra $4, $10 or 2 headlight sides. So I still have like an entire like block kind of thing that I might actually just try out and put it on the headlights, but we'll see. And yeah, very good, so highly recommend it. And if you're looking at the latches, if you go to my back, to my other video, the one where I installed the latch thing, fixed the sagginess of the bumper, you'll see I have a link in there. They're both from Amazon. That is kind of expensive. I think they're $30. So, but as you can tell, look how nice it is. I bet none of you out there who have like taken a bumper off more than twice have that good of a gap. Even some people without taking off the bumper have the gap get all messed up. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad, and you can't really tell what it is if you don't like own one of these cars. You might just be like, oh, it's just like a sensor, some shit like that, because it looks like it. And yeah, it looks good. The tail lights came out super good. I'm so pumped, like, oh my god. I didn't know they're gonna look that good. It looks so much better than the other kind of ricey camo, whatever color changing thing I had on there before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, which is, I post Thursdays and Saturdays, if you're wondering. Thursday, Saturday, every week videos. Alright, peace.